No one thought we would make it to episode 85. Not one person. No one believed it. Everyone was like 83, maybe, not 85. And you know what? Fuck you, everybody.
we've
We made it to 85.
we've reached unmarked territory.
Yeah, I'm coming in hot. Just, I'm doing the thing where the hot girls are all like, yeah, middle finger. Nope. I'm just coming in. I'm swearing at people. And that in turn will make them I'm negging our audience. You know what, audience? Don't listen.
Wait, was I talking to you last time about how I wanted to rebrand?
Yeah, you did. You said
Okay.
you said you wanted to go from brat to I
Well,
think you said you wanted to go from brat to lonesome cave dweller.
I think I'm still a bit of a brat. But I just you doing like the middle finger reminded me of like, oh yeah, I'm trying to drop that image a little bit.
We should rebrand. We should mix rebranding. Like you should so for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That'll be the greatest for this. For the next 2 minutes, you rebrand as me and I'll rebrand as you. So you take the lead and I'll totally and you J Chris this and if you want to do my weird voice you can or just use your own voice and I'll be you. But just recognize fair is fair. I get to be your voice because I am now going to be you. So here we go.
Oh my God, where do I even start?
I don't know. So I'm going to give you you got 2 seconds to prepare.
Oh my God, wait, this is a lot of pressure.
No, it's not. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So Hannah, tell me about your
No,
new
at least
boyfriend.
start the podcast. Be like, hey, what's up? Welcome to the Newberg podcast. The Newberg.
Okay. Oh, we're frozen.
Yeah, then I'll be you. Now you're back.
Okay. So I'm starting the podcast.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna be you, and we're gonna see how long it goes. But everybody listening, for the next few moments, Hannah is me, and I'm Hannah. So ready? Here we go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. We're going.
Hey, what's up, guys? J. Chris Newberg here. I'm with little Hannah, episode 85 of the Newberg Pod. We never thought we'd make it here. Okay, do you think that's kind of crazy?
So check this out. I don't know if I told you about last week, but I'm thinking about rebranding. I'm not going to be fuck you, everybody anymore. I think I'm going to be older. I think I'm just going to be older. And I think, I'm just going to really put that vibe out there. I think it's going to work for me. Also, cigarettes. Cigarettes they're sexy. Vapes are so burnt. They're burnt and they're burnt, which is funny because cigarettes are burning. But cigarettes are hot. You see some guy and he's smoking a cigarette, it's like, wow, this guy's hot. I mean, yeah, he smells like an ashtray and his tongue is black, but it's hot.
Really, you think kissing a guy that tastes like an ashtray is hot?
I mean, I don't shower, so it doesn't really it's nothing I notice, so it's I get it. I mean, it's if he's gonna take one for the team, so am I.
Oh no.
That was fun. We need to do that all the time. That should be an entire episode one day.
Oh no. I would I would need to seriously prepare. Mentally prepare that I'm J. Chris Newberg.
All right, first episode of 2025. We're gonna do the switch. It'll be our New Year's resolution to switch, and you'll run the show, and I'll tell stories. It'll be great.
Oh my gosh!
It's our last episode of the year,
and I've got a beautiful pimple on my chin.
Tell me about it.
I don't know. It came out of nowhere, and then last night it popped.
Are you a pimple? Are you a squisher? Do you squish them?
No, okay, usually yes, but because I've been very traumatized this past year over having various infections on my face, I'm come to the conclusion I need to stop doing that. So I just had a pimple patch on it last night, and then this morning when I took it off, it was just red.
It's in honesty, I can't see it, but I believe you, and I bet it's haunting.
Great.
If you had a date tonight, would it be? Would you not go?
I would still go. I mean, although I'm not going on any dates,
Not going on a
but
date? Cut it out. It's because your person's with his family. But I bet you didn't. You tell me before the show you were like, dude, so many dudes are up my ass right now. Didn't you say that? Was that you?
remember the guy I was telling you about before, the current one who like kind of stood me up at the bar?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah.
the sober guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is really trying hard.
Ew, gross. You know he's just gonna do the same thing again.
Yeah, I know. And like he FaceTimed me and I was like, you missed your shot, right? I was like, maybe like a few months ago, like I would have been like on my way. But I was like, yeah, no, like you missed it. And like he has been like at least 2-3 times a week now. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, not you.
Say it again. What did you say? Because you froze.
I said at least like 2-3 times a week now. He's reaching out, asking what I'm doing, and I'm just like, not you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's some cold shit.
Yeah.
You're saving yourself for that guy that you're dating from 5 Seconds of Summer.
Jesus. Yeah. I'm just trying to be a good girl. Because I could easily, if I wanted to, I could have that kid in the back of my pocket right now.
So, but like, don't you do? Well, okay. So, sorry, Hannah's mom. Do you crave like relationships, or do you just like?
No, I'm a relationship type of gal.
Okay, so you're not just like I need dick. Like I gotta have it.
No, oh my god, no. Like I'm fine. I just think it's funny that this guy is like really trying now that I'm like unavailable and don't want it, and he's like a tongues wagging.
Tongues wagging.
Yeah.
All right.
I also had like this other random guy reach out to me, and it was like honestly, it was really funny. He messaged me on Instagram and was like, "Hey, let's work on us."
That's a really fucking great line, though.
Honestly, it was good. I was like, "Wow, that's really funny."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then that was like it. But
He started strong and he just kind of fell off.
well, I entertained it for a second because I was like, this is too good, like not to respond. And I was like, ever since our last fight, I've been dying to hear those words. But then
so this wasn't just a new guy and a new line.
Oh, no, I mean, we've been friends, but he's been dating this girl for forever, and I guess they broke up maybe like this year, and he just like randomly hit me up. Like I don't think I would ever go for it. I'm not into him, but I just thought it was too funny to not respond.
Yeah. That's bananas. Oh well, he started. I liked this guy. I was all for him originally, but now that I know you have history, I'm like, it doesn't land as good.
Well, there's no history. It's just we're homies.
Your homies.
And then that was like the end of the conversation. Like that was it.
All right. Are you gonna go to Barney's tonight?
Probably.
Nice. Here's my entertaining of the idea. Oh my gosh, Michelle's at her mom's. I could totally go to Barney's tonight. I'm not going to Barney's tonight. What are you kidding? I just did that in my head. It was good.
It was just talk yourself out of it. Yeah, that was great.
But if I ever do come to Barney's, I'm hanging with you and your crew. I want you to know that. Like, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Like, I'm totally you and your ladies and your fellas. And when guys come up, I'll be like.
Well, here's the thing. I need new girlfriends because right now, I mean, like I have my coworker girlfriends, but none of them want to go out with me because they don't live. And I only go out with guys, and I'm sick of it. I need some girlfriends. Like my one best friend who I usually do go out with is back in Australia now. So
the one that you said was super hot, and I was like, she's not hot. Let me see her. And then I saw her, and I was like, oh yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
I get it. All right. Well, we'll find. Hey, everybody, if you're listening to the show, please be Hannah's friend. She needs friends. She needs someone to go to Barney's with and say things like, we're not gonna fucks with that, and like he's burnt, and oh my god, look how many cigarettes he's smoking. I wonder if he has a job. All right. All of this is said with love, by the way, and I'm not actually making fun of you.
I know.
It's all love. All right, so let's attempt to talk about some of our topics. Are you ready?
Yeah. Wait, did you send topics?
No.
Okay.
I just printed up a couple.
Okay, cool.
Also, I got in so much trouble.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know if an adult gets in trouble, But I posted this. Okay, did you hear about the Wisconsin school shooter?
Yeah.
Female.
Yeah.
It's a female.
Yeah.
Just 15.
Yeah.
15 is when you had a lot of hormones going on, a lot of weird stuff. So I was reading the story, and it was like, and I read that it was a female shooter, and I was like, holy shit, that's
Yeah.
bizarre. I'm like, it's rarely
Yeah.
a woman. And then I thought the first thing that popped in my head was, oh, I wonder if she did it first period. And then I laughed because she was 15, and it was like, so then I wrote the joke. I was like, oh, I heard the Wisconsin shooter did it in her first period. And so many people were mad. I got like, you're an asshole, not funny, whatever. First off, it's funny. The shooting itself, not funny. And I get that all the people who said it have kids and they're like making it about themselves, because everybody does that. If there's a weird situation, everybody makes it about themselves. And I get that. But it was like, I wasn't trying to be like, ha ha, period joke, but it was fucking smart. And people had the nerve to be like, that's a hack joke. And first off, hack by definition is repeated, done over. No, not one other person did that fucking joke. Yeah. But I got to tell you, in that moment, I typed it up. I was like, yeah. And then I just got so much hate. I was like, ugh, I'm still going to say this on stage, and it's going to fucking kill. One girl was like, oh, it doesn't make sense because you're supposed to say honor period, not inner period. Well, that's not going to work with the wordplay of her first period at school. Come on, man. People get it.
You could have said during her first period.
Sure. I could have said that, but then it would have made more people hate me because I used it properly. This way, I pissed off all the people who were like, whatever. Anyways, thank you. That's a good adjustment. I'm going to do that. It's actually a great note. Thank you. There's actually again. Actually. All right, Hannah. Boom. You're famous now. You're a celeb. Your music's. You're Billie Eilish big. You're on tour. You're playing music with the guy you're dating is opening for you, and like he sometimes plays in your band too. Like you're killing. Like you just had a show at the Wiltern. People are all about you. People can't stop talking to you. It's like the wave of success you've always wanted. Who are you in a celebrity feud with?
Ooh, in a celebrity feud with.
Yeah, like who's your celebrity feud?
I don't know. The first thing that comes to mind, which like I don't think would be, I feel like I would maybe be friends with her, but I would probably maybe Renee Rapp.
No, I said someone famous, like a celebrity feud.
She is famous.
Who is she? What is she in?
She's a singer and actor. Okay.
What has she been in?
The Sex Lives of College Girls, and then she's also like a pretty successful singer. Dog, come here.
Okay.
Come, please. Okay, let's see who else. Maybe I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know who you'd have a celebrity feud with?
No. Who would you be in a celebrity feud with?
Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be heated too. Like we'd go back and forth.
This is like really stumping me. I don't know.
All right, well, we can move on. I've got a bunch of other kind of topics.
Okay.
Let's see. No. All right, how about this? This is pretty similar. Which fictional character would you swap lives with for a day?
Oh God, it's been a long time since I've read a film.
It could be a movie character. It could be from the girl from Sex Lives and Video College or whatever.
Okay. Gosh, really putting me on the spot here. I got to think about things. Maybe Sansa in Game of Thrones. She seems pretty badass.
She had a couple of bad days though, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, she really went through it, but I mean, shit. So am I.
Yeah, but she married a Jonas for a moment.
Jonas.
Yeah, Sansa, when she got out of Game of Thrones world, she married a Jonas. Wasn't she with Nick Jonas for 5 seconds?
No, that was the other one.
She was with a Jonas, Joe Jonas.
But it was a different actress you're thinking of. That was
Sansa? No way. That girl for sure married a Jonas. 100%. I can't tell.
You're right. I'm thinking of Arya.
Will you be Arya? You want to be
Arya.
Arya Stark?
Arya.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do because you're putting too much thought into this, and I love you. I'm gonna ask you this whole list of questions rapid fire and see where it goes.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest trend from your teenage years that you secretly wish would come back?
Like Aeropostale shirts.
Aeropostale shirts? What is that?
It's like I'd love to see them make it come back.
Did they go out of business?
No, it's just like not cool. Actually, they might be out of business.
Okay, but if you found like one at a garage sale, you'd totally wear it.
Totally.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Weirdest trend from my college or from my teenage years that I wish would come back. Being able to stand on a corner and just stand on a corner for no reason and just hang out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like just like you and your friends, like, what are you doing? Nothing. Let's meet at the corner. You just stand on the corner.
In my hometown, people would hang out in the McDonald's parking lot or the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, we did Little Caesars parking lot, but you know, same vibe. I think kids love to congregate. If you could only listen to one if you could only listen to one band for the rest of your life, who would it be other than your boyfriend?
Oh my god. Probably Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish forever.
Yeah.
I would say I would
the Beatles. But
the Beatles.
Sure. Yeah, keep going.
Beatles are pretty good. I would say Beatles or Beach Boys. Holy old, but I mean, it's just like they're safe. There's so much music.
Yeah, there's so much.
What's a movie that you absolutely loved, but you'd be super embarrassed to admit on a first date?
Oh my God,
Inside Out. Inside Out.
Yeah.
Why would you be embarrassed?
I don't know. Maybe like Little Mermaid.
If a guy gives you a gift and you don't like the gift, do you tell him that you don't like the gift? And do you return it, or do you lie and say you like the gift?
I know, I would lie. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
They put thought and effort into it. I barely get gifts. Of course, I would love it regardless of what it is. Thank you. A gift? Wow, really? Crazy. Yeah. I'm questioning if I should expect a Christmas present
from
music guy? I'm kind of not expecting one at all. But then again, I'm like, but maybe, I don't know.
What if he sent you a guitar pick with the word dick on it? So it was a dick pick.
Honestly, I appreciate it. I'd frame it.
All right. Let's see. All right. What's the worst fucking, like the absolute worst question you've ever been asked on a first date? To the point where, has there ever been a situation where you've been, like, you seem, based on 85 episodes, you seem like pretty cool. Like, you're just happy to be there, happy to be on the date. Someone's paying attention to you. You spend some time with them. It's cool. But then, wham, somebody says something. You're like, that. Ugh.
Okay. So I went on a first date with this guy when I first was in LA. This is during my internship. So I was here for just like 2-3 months. Mm-hmm. I matched with this guy on Tinder. And we went out on this date. First off, the first 5 seconds, like literal 5 seconds of meeting this guy face to face, he was like, "Oh, park in my tandem parking spot," so like behind his car. Mm-hmm. So he gets into my car with me so he could open the garage for me so I could park behind his car. First 5 seconds, I hit his car.
Solid.
I was like, this is a sick joke. Nothing happened to it, but I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Then he was like, let's walk to this bar down the street from my apartment. So we're walking to this bar And he's like, oh, I saw that you follow so-and-so on Instagram. And I was like, oh, yeah. And he's like, I'm assuming you've hooked up with him. And I was like, I was like, well, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I did. And he's like, oh, did you guys also meet on Tinder? And I was like, yeah, we did meet on Tinder. And then it was like the most awkward first date I've ever been on in my entire life. And I literally was like, I just need to get, like, at one point I was like, I need to leave. Like, I need to get out of here because there was like for long periods of time where it was just like awkward silence. And I was like, this is really bad. I need to go. But at some point I was like, whatever, I'm just going to get drunk enough so that I just hook up with him and then I go.
Wow, great solution.
Yeah, honestly, like I should have just left. But then funny story. So then I ended up re-seeing the original guy who I had matched on Tinder with, not the guy who asked me about the guy. Anyways, I see the original guy and I was like, me and him are drinking at his apartment and I go, funny, because I'm like a little tipsy at this point. And I go, funny story. I go, I hung out with so-and-so and he asked me about you. And he goes, what the fuck? He's like, you hung out with this guy? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, ew. And you thought it'd be okay to then see me afterwards? He was like, that guy's always taking my sloppy seconds. Like, you're such a whore. And I was like, whoa, crazy. Then he like is so dramatic. Honestly, I would not have been surprised if there were cameras set up in his apartment because this story, like, it was just so crazy the way it played out. He ends up kicking me out of his apartment because of this. But then I'm like, I'm drunk, I can't drive. So then I go back to his apartment door and I'm like, please let me in. Like, I need somewhere. I can't. I need whatever. Anyways, he is like screaming at me through his apartment door. He finally lets me back in. And he's like, can't believe I'm doing this right now. And he like goes and sits on his couch and he goes, fine, if you want to be a whore so bad, why don't you act like one?
Oh my gosh. People say stuff like that? And then let me guess, you totally showed him and hooked up with him.
Oh, I did. I showed him. No, yeah, honestly, big regret. But it was so hilarious. It was for the plot, to be honest.
For the plot?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. I have two favorite kinds of guy. My favorite guy is the really super unattractive dude, probably like 200 pounds heavier than me, who looks at someone like Megan Fox and says, have you seen her thumbs?
I have one. I have one.
Oh, that's fucking adorable.
And then I have one regular thumb.
What's the difference? Why do you have a weird thumb?
I don't know. I just have one small thumb. My mom, my brother, and my grandma, and I think my uncle all have these thumbs.
Have you ever had a guy who's like, I'm not touching you because of your thumb?
No.
It's weird. That's funny. But yeah, the guys are like, yeah, dude, Megan Fox, I can't do that. She's got thumbs. First off, you have no chance. But second of all, the thumb, really, that's the deal breaker. All right, and then my other favorite guy is the dude who once he hooks up with someone, thinks that her vagina is tainted for life.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I mean, that's just silly. I don't understand. Could you ever date one of your friends, ex-boyfriends? I'm sure you have.
No. I mean, no, I would never date them. I did make a big oopsie on my 21st birthday when I was blackout drunk and hooked up with my friend's ex-fling. They were never like officially together and it created a lot of rifts in my friend group. That was bad. That was really bad. But I don't think I would date someone now.
You just show them and hook up with them. All right, let's see. Okay, that's dumb. That's dumb. What posters did you have on your wall as a child?
Oh God. Definitely. I had a rainbow poster just because I really liked rainbows.
Mm-hmm.
I had pretty sure some probably Jonas Brothers Band. I had a lot of Celtic Thunder posters.
Yeah, you did.
Like a lot.
Okay.
Taylor Lautner, I think I had one.
Right.
I think that was probably about it.
I had
Jesse McCartney and rest in peace, Aaron Carter.
yeah, poor Aaron Carter.
Yeah. I kind of forgot he died. That's crazy. That was like my first crush ever.
He was very pretty. He was very pretty.
Yeah.
I had I went in stages. Like I had a lot of like there was the bikini girls, like the Farrah Fawcett poster, the Heather Thomas poster, a lot of like bikini chicks. But then it's like switched solely to music. Like I just only had Cure posters. And it was just like they were all over my wall and they were gigantic and I loved them. Yeah, so that was pretty special. Did I what?
Did you hear my stomach growl?
No.
No. Okay, great. It was so loud.
I did not. Do you know what? You know what happened to me once? Has your mom ever walked in on you fooling around?
No, thank God. Oh my God, I would be mortified.
When I was younger, I was in high school. I was fooling around with my girlfriend at the time. We were in my room, and my mom came in, and she was just tipsy as fuck. So I literally pulled the covers over my bed, and my girlfriend at the time was in the bed next to me. I'm like 16, and my mom sits on the bed, and she goes, "I want to talk to you." And I was like, why? I'm kind of tired. She's like, "Are you sexually active?" And I was just like, holy shit, like this is a movie. This is a movie. And she wanted to give me the birds and the bees chat at 16 while
you're doing it.
While I have a girl in my bed. And it went on for 12 minutes. And I just kept going, yeah, that's cool. And you know what's uncomfortable? An adult woman telling an adult boy about penis and vagina.
Yeah.
It was just like, so you know what the penis does, right? Mom, come on. And then she left it, and the girl was like, and she's just like,
did your mom not know the girl was there? Oh my God.
She had no idea. She wouldn't give me the talk in front of someone else.
That is so funny.
Yeah. And I think she even said, she's like, I know you like your girlfriend, but I wouldn't trust her. I think she's a little tramp.
Oh my God. No, I was never walked in on by my mom, but I was when I was in high school, I was hooking up with the vice principal's son. And this got me into a lot of trouble with my mother, though. But I went to his house one day, and my mom's gonna watch this and be so mad. I lied and said I was going to hang out with a bunch of boys. I was really just going to see the one guy. And oh gosh. So we're like in his basement watching a movie, like making out. And then this family was so connected in the school system. So like his dad was the vice principal. Mom worked at one of the schools in the county. The daughter also was like a teacher in the schools. The daughter's husband was my teacher at my school. He was like my sports medicine teacher. So anyway, so we're like in the basement hooking up my sports stairs, and I was like, oh my God, like I'm fucking mortified. Like I'm so mortified. And then this is so bad. This was so bad. I can't say this. Okay, I'm gonna say it. This was the first time my cherry was popped.
Okay.
So I was like, oh my God. I didn't know. I was like, is this the first time I'm ever having my period, or is this happening to me? And I was like wearing like short shorts, went through my shorts. Like it was so bad. And I was like, oh my God, like I need to leave. So I'm texting two of my guy friends who are like best friends with that guy. And I was like, SOS, you guys need to pick me up, bring a fucking sweatshirt. Like I need to go home. I need to get home. But like, because I had told my mom like, oh yeah, one of the boys will drive me home. Because it was a whole thing. And then as I'm going upstairs into the living room, all the teachers, all the family is sitting in the living room, and I've got like my shorts, so I'm like trying to not show my back, and I'm just like scooting against the wall, and all these teachers are like, hey, like this is so terrible. And then I finally like make it out the door, and I'm like sprinting to my friend's car, and I'm like, this is a fucking nightmare. And then the boys are like, let's get froyo, and I'm like, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding, and I just lied to my mother. All the teachers in the fucking school system just saw that I'm hooking up with their. It was so bad. Yeah.
Oh, that story is disturbing and fabulous. That's funny. It reminds me of the time I hooked up with this girl, and I took her virginity. It was consensual, and she bled. She popped hers, and she bled on my grandma's carpet. And
no.
And I was like, oh man. So I cleaned it up, and the next day she came over and she brought me a box of Snickers, and she wrote me a note. She said, that was fun. Sorry, I ruined your grandma's carpet. Here's a box of Snickers.
Oh no. Hydrogen peroxide will get blood out of anything.
Good note, murderer. Good note. Good note. All right. Well, this is a cool way to end. Cherries and peroxide and murder. Thanks to everybody who listened this year. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much to our dozens of new fans. Thank you so much, Hannah, for doing the show with me. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, of course.
Can't wait to get better internet, so it's not like talking to Max Headroom's daughter. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah. So anything you'd like to say before we go?
Happy holidays, everybody. Like, happy new year. Like, can't wait to see everybody in 2025. Wonder what stories I'll have then. Ooh, I'm gonna have some tea, I bet. You know, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment what you want to hear us talk about. Like, please give us something to talk about. I am so annoying. Actually, wait, like, pause. I from 2009 the other day, and
Of course you froze.
so hard. Also, it was like kind of validated. I'm frozen.
No, good. You found a memory card from 2000. Okay. No, you found a memory card.
I found a memory card from 2009, and it was slightly validating in a way because I've lost pretty much every proof of me being a child ever. But anyways, I was watching these videos, and I was like, wow, like, I was a really obnoxious child, really annoying. And then I found some videos from when I was 20 in 2017, and I was like, I just like understand why I didn't get any guys that I was so obnoxious and I was so annoying, and I definitely thought I was hotter shit than I was. And I'm just like really glad, honestly, that things haven't worked out the way I wanted them to in my past, because I think I've really grown into a really great person now, and I'm still maturing a bit, but I'm quite mature as compared to what I used to be. And, you know, it was just quite a trip down memory lane. So sometimes I think I'm really annoying, though, and that just reminded me of that. Watching all those videos, I was like a really annoying child. You don't give a fuck.
No, I do. I mean, it came out of nowhere, and it just kept going. It was just like I saw you age in real time. It was really cool. Well, thank you for sharing that story, Hannah, and thank you for wishing everybody Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everybody, and we will see you next year.